Hi everyone, so just an update on the online store I created using the MERN stack and React. Just a quick recap with the products. I added AI to it, so like a chat where you can chat about products, right? So here's what the products look like, just an idea. And if I go over to the chat feature, I can ask something like, what type of skates are good for beginners? And it'll show me the response right up here, as well as two nice products and a nice card with Bootstrap. And I can even ask what type of products, let's see, what type of skates are good for women, right? Let's see. Got some more feminine looking skates, and what type of skates are masculine as well. Switch it up. And the same thing, you could also put are good for my boyfriend. Same thing, more masculine products, right? And the response is up there as well. So let's see, what type of products do you have that are pink? Ask. And there we go, right? So, and then another thing I can do more than one, right? So let's say that are feminine and good for beginners. Let's see. And great, we've got feminine and beginners. And as you can see, the price is low for that, right? Let's say feminine, good for advanced skaters. And same thing, different products, more expensive price, but still feminine, right? And let's see, what type of wheels are good for outdoors, right? So let's ask, what type of outdoor wheels do you have, right? And exactly, we've got outdoor wheels, right? They look harder. I mean, softer, sorry, for outdoor wheels. Or what type of indoor wheels do you have, right? So these are going to look a little bit harder, not as like cushioned. So they look more firm, right? And let's see. Okay, and so if I ask a different product, like what type of red products do you have? We've got red products, right? So I was able to do this with the OpenAI API endpoint and just kind of roughly training the model. I'm still learning more about AI and training models, but it was really fascinating to learn this. Honestly, so yeah, let's go back to the quick demo. So I don't have any users. I have my database here in MongoDB. So I have my products, users are empty. So we'll create a user just really quick. So login failed, check your email and password. So if I register the user, okay, and then we just register it. All right, so if I log in, well, I can go to the cart, right? But if I'm not logged in, I will not let me add anything to the cart. I get this badge, right? And the button's disabled, but I can still filter. So if I want to filter based on brand, I can get those products. I can also filter and only see skates or only see wheels, etc. I can also filter based on color. So if I want leopard print, it'll tell me no items found, right? Because there are no leopard print of that brand. But if I do like wheels and pink, same thing, it filters. And then rating, let's see. Yeah, it'll also filter based on rating, right? So that's pretty like intuitive how that works. And the prices as well. I will do prices. So if I have this, and I do it, let's see, max, less money, only the wheels are going to show up. Okay, so if I go ahead and log in then with this user, now I can add things to the cart. I set it up so there's like a default money, since I'm not, and it tells you in cart, and I can remove all if I want. So if I add it in the cart, I can go here and go to users and click on it. Give me a second, refresh it. users, now I have a user and now there's a cart, right? And it shows me what product is in the cart. So it's pretty cool. And also the balance, right? So it shows me the balance. So that's $1,000. So if I go to the React app and I make a purchase, I'm going to have less money than that. So go to the cart and then I can just proceed to the checkout, or I can, increase the items, remove the items, remove it, etc. So just add it again. Add to the cart, and let's see the quantity of that skate. It also gives me out of stock, so let's do the balance first. Cart, proceed to the checkout, and then it changes the balance, right? And it'll show up as well in the database. So the balance is now changed, right? Before it was 1,000. So I can also go to add products and get something out of stock, and it will let me know if I don't have enough balance, or if I don't, and same thing, I can just keep adding it and it gets up. Beautiful using Bootstrap. That was something I really enjoyed as well. Let's see if we can get something out of stock. Well, this one's going to be too much for the balance, maybe. Let's see. Cart. Yeah, so if I have this that is more than what's in stock and also the balance is too much, you're going to get 2 error messages. So right here, insufficient balance and item out of stock, and I can dismiss, or it can just automatically dismiss. Yeah, so that's how the cart works. You get the appropriate error messages. If more than one item is out of stock, you'll get those messages as well. So let's see, just add a lot. Let's see, go to the cart, and then same thing, you'll get more than one. So that one's also out of stock. Here's the current stock. Here's the current stock, right? And again, I can also dismiss or just wait. Yeah, so that's pretty much how it works. There's also another feature I can do, which is, and there's that home page. It says welcome the user. There's also, if I register someone else, so log out, and then I can go back to the logins. I can register here, right? So if I register as admin, there's a password role, and I can confirm that role. So let's change this. Let's say and just keep the password the same so it's easy. And then I can add the admin. If the admin password is incorrect, it tells me incorrect role. If I uncheck it, it goes away, incorrect. But I can do it again, so let's see. Okay, confirm admin role confirmed. So that's nice, and then I can actually change the quantities with the admin role. So you see the difference. If I, okay, register, and then it's going to redirect me to the login page. So we just put that in here. Okay, save, there it is. And login successful, and then I can restock. I can actually restock. So only for, it tells me as well. So if there's fully stocked, it tells me low stock, it tells me all of that. So let's make some purchases and get this. Yeah, so if I restock, item restocked, now there's 9, it adds 5 each time, and that also shows up in the database. So if I go to that item, the Rydell teal, it's going to show up there. Right there. Right? Let's refresh. I think I need to refresh. Go here. Here. And there it is. It's restocked. So you see that quantity changing. Before it was 4, now it's 9. So yeah, this is the app. It also does low stock. So if I go to, let's see, let me go and just shop. So let's see, let's add something to the cart. These are all fully stocked. So I'll add to the cart, and then let me just remove all, and it's gone. Same thing in the cart. It'll show me there's nothing in the cart. So nice, neat buttons. Okay, let's shop. Okay, so if I add that to the cart, it's going to show me now that it's out of stock. Okay, proceed to the checkout. Again, the balance updates and the purchase is successful. And if we go back here, right, it says out of stock. So no purchases can be made. Yeah. So this is the app. I think that's pretty much everything. I would love to continue to learn frameworks for AI. And I know that if information is confidential, I can use Olama instead of the OpenAI API. And praise God, I got my laptop upgraded so I can do that. You know, I got it funded. So that's great. And yeah, this was probably the most fun part for me, asking about our skates, because I love AI. I think it's so fascinating what we can learn from AI. And just teach it, you know, because we're all engineers, right? And we're designing things for the greater good of humanity. And like, if you're like, it's just really helpful for users too, right? So, you know, AI is the future, so I'm going to keep staying up to date with that and learning it as well. I'm actually taking a course on Scrimba right now for AI. Just kind of watching videos, learning it, and playing around with it. I think that's everything. Yeah. Okay, thanks for watching it. Hope to keep you guys updated in the future. Thank you so much.